So apparently you can't just force yourself out of burnout. I mean, I knew that, but apparently I still tried. Hi, by the way, I'm Adrian. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm just gonna talk about burnout, I guess. Or kind of like where I'm at right now. So it's like popping my phone up right now has been an ordeal. I guess this is good enough, whatever. So I've known that I've been in burnout. Just double checking that the mic is on. I've known that I've been in burnout, and it's like I've tried to rest and I have my moments of allowing that for myself. But the thing is, like, I live with my family. There was a week that I got to chill quite a bit more because they went out of town, and so I didn't feel as much pressure to go out and work because no one was going to be there to observe me not going to work. And yeah, it was still hard for me to relax, which is the insane thing, because I was like, I had all these ideas about, it's like even when I'm not thinking about working, I have a lot of ideas, which is interesting because sometimes I feel like I don't have a lot of ideas, but at the same time, I do have a lot of ideas about what I want to do certain times. And so I was like really trying to take advantage of my time alone, and I wanted to do all these things, and I wanted to like clean and organize a lot of things. And I also just wanted to do things like work on making videos, and really I only ended up recording one YouTube video when I was alone that week. And I was really hoping that I was going to be able to do more, but turns out it was taking me a lot of energy to do a lot of other things. It's like I'd have an idea of like, okay, these are the things that I want to try to do. And it's like, even though it keeps happening, I keep being surprised by the fact that I start doing things and then I immediately feel exhausted. And I just can't get myself to understand, because like I always go into things thinking like, oh, you know, this really isn't a lot. I can do this. Like, I could do this. And then I can't do all of that. I can do some of it, but it's like way less than I thought that I was going to be able to do. And it's just like, and there are things that also, I guess, take more time than I expect them to, because I think it's going to be really easy for me to do them, but then I start doing that and then turns out it's not that easy. Like, one of the things that I was doing recently is like, I want to go through like my side table. I have a side table with 3 drawers, and I was like, I want to go through and clean up all of these drawers and see if there's anything that I can get rid of so I can create more space and just like organize all those things. And it took me a long time. It's like I didn't have enough motivation to do it, and so it was hard in that sense, but also it was just like, it just felt like it was taking so much energy. I'm like, why does this take so much energy, you know? Like, everything that I was doing. And so that's part of my problem, is like, I keep expecting myself to be like, I don't know, just like full of all this vitality, and like things are gonna be easy for me to do, and like it's not gonna take a lot of energy, but then turns out it does take a lot of energy. And I just feel bad. And it's like I recognize that for myself as being like, I just need to allow myself to rest more. But the thing about it that keeps getting into my mind about you still got to do all these things is the fact that I know that my family doesn't believe that there's any reason for me to feel the way that I do, to be burnt out, to feel how I do. They're like, you're young, and it's always like, you're so smart, like you did so well in school, you should be super successful in life right now, but I'm fucking not. Why? Because it's like, and they don't understand this, and they don't want to see this or try to have any empathy for my experience, which is crazy. It's always autistic people don't have empathy, you know, the double empathy problem. It's like, I understand my family a lot. Like, I understand how things look from their perspective, and I just look like somebody that doesn't have my shit together. But the thing is, like, they don't realize the way that I'm experiencing everything. Like for example, I wake up every day feeling like a bag of bricks. I feel so dense every morning, and really it's been like that for a long time. And then there are also like phases. It kind of goes in and out of, like, there are certain times when, like, I feel really bad and, like, my body just aches all the time, like I just like pain. And then there are times where it's not so bad, but what's always pretty much there is, like, fatigue. I always feel tired. I felt like that at least since I was in high school. I feel like it doesn't matter how much I sleep, I'm always tired. And, like, that's something people definitely don't understand, especially when I don't always wake up super early. Like, you know, if I'm getting up at like 10 o'clock, you know, people don't really, they're just gonna say, like, there's no reason for you to be tired. You slept until 10. Like, why are you tired? You know? And I'm like, I'm just tired. I'm just tired. But what also just irritates me, though, a little bit of a side note, is I don't always, there are times when I do wake up early. There are times when I wake up at like 7, 8, 6 even. Like, there are times when I have woken up early, and there are times when I do get out of the house early, but they're so definitive with it. You're always up like late and you don't leave until this time. I'm like, that's not even true. That's not even true. I don't always leave at the same time. And, you know, but whatever. And it's just like, but the thing is, it's like I get into these moods of trying to wake up earlier. Like, there were like 4 days when I was like getting myself up much earlier than usual and like getting out of the house as soon as I could to go work. And like, I ended up feeling, honestly, just like so defeated, because I really was fucking doing my best. Literally, I was doing my best, and I'm just like, this is just like, I'm back to needing more rest again, because like it just took so much out of me. And on those days, like, I didn't spend any time doing anything that I enjoy. Like, I have been, like, because that's something I've been working on, is being able to, oh my goodness, the thunder. I don't know if you can hear that on the video, but it's like, on those days where I was like really pushing myself and like getting up early and working longer, I was just so depleted. I was completely exhausted. I couldn't do anything when I got home, and like, I just felt so stuck. And it's like, just back to feeling like the way that I did when I was in school, or like when I was working other jobs, that feeling like that I've been trying to explain. Like, I can't do that. Like, I can't get myself in that position again. I don't want to feel like that every single day of my life. I can't. I don't even have words, because really, like, I just feel like I want to cry right now. I cannot do that. And it's like, oh my god, I've been trying to choose myself. I've been trying to put myself first. And then it's like, in like those times when I'm allowing myself to rest more and relax, like, I just can't. It's like, I just feel my family in my fucking head judging me, and I can't. And it just, like, the more that I stay home, the more of a chance that something is going to be said, you know, and like, I'm gonna get a fucking lecture about like how I need to go get a 9-to-5 job. And it doesn't, just nothing is good enough. There's no explanation, there's no understanding that I could give them. Like, even if I got a professional like to talk to my family and be like, hey, like, so this like is what I'm seeing with him and this is what he needs, like, I don't even feel like my family would listen to then. They'd be like, no, there's no reason for you to be in burnout. What do you have to be in burnout for? Like, you're young and you don't even work a regular job. Why the fuck are you so tired, you know? And like, I just can't. I don't know. I guess I'm pretty sure everybody's just gonna gaslight me. And it's like, I'll say what I need and they'll be like, yeah, and like, I don't know, sometimes it's my grandma specifically. My grandfather doesn't listen to a word I say. Like, it's like he doesn't even hear me. And I know he doesn't hear me because the responses that he have won't even be related to the thing that I'm saying. And I'm like, what are you even on about right now? But like, my grandma will act like she listens to me sometimes, but then at the end of the day, she's still gonna be like, yeah, I know, but you have to go get a job. Like, you don't have a choice. Like, you just gotta go do something. And they're like suggesting to me all these things that I said that like are not gonna work for me. I said what I'm looking for. I'm like, if I'm gonna get another type of job, which, you know, is like, I do feel like I don't want to just do Instacart. I would rather be doing something else that is making me more money. But it's like, I can't do certain things right now. And I'm like, that's not gonna work for me. I can't go do a job like the other jobs that I've had that are very like physically and socially demanding and like that. And so I'm like, that's why I'm like, okay, well, if I'm gonna be getting something else, like, I'm wanting to get something remote, something where I can be in my own space and I can have control over that, because like I just can't. That's what I would prefer right now, is something remote in that sense. If I'm going to do that, really what I would actually prefer is I would like to be able to do like social media and make money. Like, I would like to be able to like make my YouTube channel more successful and be able to monetize that, and then maybe be able to, like, you know, and be able to put like ads on the videos, or like be able to get brand deals and like other things like that, and just monetize as much as I can. Like, monetize TikTok too, and like I can do TikTok shop, and so like I'm doing TikTok shop, but I'm also not, I don't have the amount of followers that I actually need to be like in the official program. I'm just in the pilot program, so there are restrictions on that, was like how much I post and what products I can promote. So that's a little bit frustrating, but yeah, those are things that I would rather be doing. And I'd rather, you know, just explore any kind of creative route that I can take as well. But of course, like, being in the family that I'm in, that's just not a thing. That's just not allowed. And it's only about practicality and working your ass off until you die. And that's what's valued in my family, unfortunately. Even though I don't really think that's who, because like, think about it, like, I came from these people. I don't think that's how they really are. I think they've just shut off all of their creativity and that kind of thing, and it's just been like that, and they try to push it on me, except it's not working for me. It can't work on me. I'm the one that has to like break that generational curse, basically. Like, so much of it, like, there's a lot, like the whole suppressing emotions and just like pushing through things and having to be hyper productive. It also includes like cutting off your creativity. Like it's all of that. It's all of that. Like I'm the one who I can't maintain that kind of like self-suppression. I can't. And so obviously the family doesn't like that. Because they've rejected that in themselves, so obviously they are going to reject me and push back against this and be like, no, you can't do that. It's not gonna work. Which, you know, it is gonna work. It is gonna work for me. Okay? I don't care how long it fucking takes me. But I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna live the kind of life that I want to. And I'm not gonna work some job just so that I can have money, but be miserable for my entire life. I can't do it. Like, it literally kills me. It breaks my body down. Like this morning, like I was so lightheaded. I thought I almost passed out on my way to the kitchen to get something to eat. That's not to feel that bad is not normal. I'm like, you don't understand the way that this affects me. Like, it is affecting me emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, on all the levels, trying to live the way that everybody else does. It is hurting me. It's literally hurting me. That's why I've been in burnout. And I'm trying to allow myself to rest, but then, like, I just feel so much pressure that part of me is like, no, you have to keep performing. Otherwise, like, other people are gonna hurt you, basically. Not, like, physically, but, like, emotionally. They're gonna hurt me. They're judging me. And they're telling me all the ways that I'm wrong and all the things that I should be doing instead. And it doesn't feel good. And I keep trying to avoid that by trying to do more, except I can't. My body is not allowing me. And like, okay, and even before today, it was like 2 days ago, I started, like, it was at night, I started feeling so bad. Just felt like sick. And like, I took a nap, woke up feeling terrible. And so I guess I started out my day being tired. And I was like, I can't go anywhere today. And I stayed home. And then I even allowed myself to take a nap, which I hardly ever do anymore. So I took a nap, woke up feeling like crap. But I was like, okay, I need to eat something. So I got myself something to eat. I didn't feel better. Like, I just felt worse. And then I tried to get myself to take a shower. I couldn't even stand up in the shower. I had to sit down. Like, I just felt bad. And then the next day I was just like so exhausted, and I stayed home again. And then by the next day, of course, I'm like, the thing in me that is like you stayed home 2 days, you can't do that again. Like, you're gonna get in trouble. And so, like, of course I left. But it's like, so that's where I've been now. Like, because before that, it's like that time when I was getting up earlier and working longer. And look what happened to me. That's what happened. Like, I felt ill. I could not stand. I had to stay home. And so now it's like, okay, obviously I can't keep doing this. And like, I know I keep telling myself this, that I can't keep doing this. But I keep trying. Because I feel shame and guilt for my family and all their ideas about how I should be and exist in the world. And it's exhausting. And I should probably go to the doctor. Because I really feel like I'm causing myself physical issues by trying to operate and do more than I actually can. And like, I get that to like everybody else, they're like, you're not even doing a lot, but it's a lot for me. It's a lot for me. It's a lot for my body right now. Like, my body is obviously telling me, like, you're doing too much, you need to chill, like, you are not meant to be doing this. you can't do this. You're hurting yourself. Like, stop. Literally stop. And then my mind is like, oh my god, but my family, they're gonna hate me. Like, I have to keep going. And my body is like, please, for the love of God, would you just lay down? So it's just this battle all the time between what I know is right for me, but from the fact that nobody else believes me, basically, and sees what I'm going through, and they just think I'm being lazy. Okay, so I've been yapping for a while. I don't know. I personally like watching long YouTube videos, but I know that a lot of people don't really have that long of attention spans, and so I'm not sure if more people would prefer shorter videos or not. I don't know. I guess really it doesn't matter because it's my YouTube channel and I can do what I want. And sometimes it's going to be a shorter video and sometimes it's going to be a longer video. Whatever. Do I have anything else to say? I don't know. I just feel unwell, and I keep trying to not feel that way. And then I allow myself a little bit of rest and think that I can be fine again. But that's not how it works. It's not how it works. I need more. I need more rest. I need to like actually recharge. And I haven't really been able to do that. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for liking this video. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing to this channel. I really love when people subscribe to this channel. It's really great. I love it. Thank you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.